Welcome along to Rock and Rob's album review. Hi, Rob. How are you?
Hi, Steve. I'm very well. And you?
Very good. Rocking the black and white today, I see.
Yeah, it's a nice summer's day, so no stitching issues. It's all good.
Good stuff, mate.
I'm really pleased with it.
Yeah, very good. All right, mate. Which album are we looking at today?
The first album we're doing today, the only one, is ACDC's Back in Black.
Some great tunes on there.
Yeah, this came from last week. I was mentioning about Stuart Compton, and this one is Stuart Dunstan. Brian, as they call him, Brian Johnston from Dunstanborn. So he was chose to sing. He was put forward by Bon Scott as in Bonnie, Scotland. He was born in Kirriemuir, which is about half an hour from where I live. There's a statue every year. They have Bon Fest. It's like ACDC tribute band sort of thing. So he was handpicked, but I'm not sure if you're aware of this. That Wiedersehen Gary Holton.
Yeah,
you know, he was put forward for the auditions for ACDC.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, if you look at his stuff, it was Heavy Metal Kids, the band he was in, very, very much like Brian Johnson and Bon Scott. So if you listen to his stuff before Wiedersehen, he was put forward for auditions.
Excellent.
For it. So a wee bit of history there. The cover is black, out of homage to the late Bon Scott, who died in this year as well, 1980. So Bon died 1980. Brian Johnson filled the boots or came forward Back in Black, and that's why the cover's in black. The record company only allowed it if ACDC was in the grey or the white lettering. So a little bit again with this, everybody talks, why is it called ACDC? Angus's sister, ACDC, is written on a sewing machine. Why does Angus wear school uniform? Now, back then, you had like T-Rex, that sort of thing. You had David Bowie, and all had an image, early 70s. So I think ACDC was 73, 74. So Angus did actually try Superman costumes, a bear costume. But the reason he wears his school uniform is because he never had time when he came back from school for rehearsals. So he ran in the house with his stuff on, straight to rehearsals. Again, his sister said, why don't you just wear your school uniform? That's why he wears it. There you go. Simple as that. Less is more. Brian Johnson, born in Dunstan. It's nice. Another one as well, he always wears his cap. Brian Johnson, that is simply to remind him of his working background roots on the Tyne. That's why he does it. It's a little reminder of his background and where he's from, the industry on the Tyne. That's why he does that. He was in a band called Geordie beforehand, just sort of like a metal glam band. So that's why he wears a hat. This was recorded in the Bahamas. There's two versions of this. This one I've got opens with Back in Black, then Hell's Bells. There's another one, the original one I had, opened with Hell's Bells. And Back in Black was the first song on side 2. So when I first put it on, I thought side 2 was side A, because you usually went for the named song and end in Rock and Roll Noise Pollution on this one. But there's variants of it. I don't know why record companies do that. I just don't understand it. Hell's Bells, what's a £2,000 cast bell was made, and the guy who made it in Hell's Bells is actually the person who hits it on the start of the song, and that bell now stands outside Angus Young's home. So he's got outside his house. So I know. So again, it's a nice little story. Again, it's one of these other stories. Bon Scott's original singer, he wasn't. It was Dave Evans. There's a lot of bands like that. Stuart Adamson wasn't the original singer of Big Country. Derek Dick wasn't the original singer for Marillion. So you get a lot of your own thoughts about these sort of things. Hell's Bells intro. I think the lyrics to this were based on what was happening in the band at the time. And the bell on it is in memory of the late Bon Scott. It's quite an eerie start. Again, the build up on the Angus's guitar, drums and bass kick in, superb. It's a great song, really good song. It got Shoot to Thrill, and I think this was of Iron Man. I'm not too sure. I've not seen that film. again, with this song, it's again Malcolm's rhythm guitar, and I think he gets underrated. I mean, the late Malcolm McLaren, again, that's Angus's brother, who formed the band, put things in place. Again, sublime. Same with the drumming and bass. The bass line in this song is outstanding. It's a driving, thundering song. The guitar solo in it's sublime. It's one of those jump in the car, sunroof down. It's just, it's that feel good song. Then you've got, and again, I was thinking about last week's one we done with NWA, and I was thinking about suggestive titles, and there's quite a few in there. Oh. You allowed one guess, one kick of the ball. Again, this one again, opening chords by, again, hard-hitting chords, Cliff and Malcolm again, and backing vocals are spot on, which I think gets pretty not recognised in the backing vocals on this. Cliff's backing vocals are really good. His bass, it's just like classic bass blues rock, hard hitting. Doesn't get acknowledged. I think the lyrics to this one's a bit tongue in cheek again. Going on to the next one, which isn't much better. It's called "Give the Dog a Bone." Going back to Squeeze, I remember Cool for Cats. This is so "Give the Dog a Bone," and when I was 9 at the time, I thought, oh, he's actually got pet dogs and he's going to the butchers and buying them bones. But and then you grow up and realise. But again, this is good build up. It suggestive lyrics on this one, quite adult themed again. So say no more on that one. It's an okay song. It's not my favourite on it. The next one, "Let Me Put My Love Into You." Song kicks in as soon as the drums open up again. The bass playing from Cliff's outstanding. Suggestive comment again. Quite a cheeky song. It's quite a slow song, but it's quite bluesy. Then you're kicking into Back in Black. Now, this has got 1.1 billion streams, and I think it's the most ever streams in the world, 1.1 billion and rising. It's one of the most popular songs in the world. I think everybody knows it. If you not know who it is, you'll hear it. As soon as you hear the song, that's ACDC. I actually think it's quite a rap style to this. When you listen to the vocals to it, it's quite a bit of a rap feel to it. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it's what I'm picking up on now. The solo on this is outstanding. It's a really punchy song, really clear. It's just brilliant song. Solid, straightforward drumming, Phil Rudd, and Cliff on bass again, absolutely driving force. You Shoot Me All Night Long, again, I think this was a single as well. Angus and Phil intro, massive chorus. This is a 10 out of 10 for me, this one. I think it's such an iconic song. It's up there with Back in Black, Highway to Hell. It's quite an old sounding song, but fresh, really good, solid drumming sound. Again, the bass on this is the backbone that drives it for me. Then you've got Have a Drink on Me. This is quite a blues style, and I know like Angus and that, they love the blues, that sort of stuff. I've seen them like on sort of stage with the Stones and that as well, doing like gigs. It's quite a country bluesy song. It's quite solid though. It's one of my favourite songs. On it again, it's about alcohol. You'll have hell to pay, and it's just about your hangovers. Have a drink on me. Shake a Leg again. Shake a Leg, Shake Your Head. Classic sort of metal song. It's just a classic again. It's 1980. It's stunning. It's a great album. Really fast. Great riffs again. Solid rock song. Every song on this is solid. It's just like punch, punch, punch. Here, have another one. Smack. There you go. Ending on rock and roll ain't noise pollution. I think Bon Scott, that was a quote from Bon Scott, said that. Again, what a good song to end an album on. It's like softly spoken at the start, gets gentle. I love the ride cymbal sound on this. I love the mix on this. The drums is really good. A lot of good clarity on it. Builds up sort of an R&B blues sound, and at the end of it, rock and roll ain't gonna die. But that's it. But that's a 10 out of 10. It has to be for me. It's ACDC, it's Back in Black, and if you don't own this in your collection, you have to. And it's one of those albums you maybe listen to it once every 5 years or something, but every song in it, it's absolute belter. I mean, it's the same year but Bon's died, Brian Johnson joined, and funnily enough, you couldn't imagine Bon Scott singing any of these songs. He's put his staple firmly on all the songs going forward, but it's an absolute outstanding album.
Yeah, so it's definitely a banger, and it's in my collection. It's a great album. How's your band doing, Rob? Give us an update.
Really good. We've got 2 more rehearsals left. Had a rehearsal on Thursday last week. Really good. We were absolutely shattered. We were just sort of waiting to get in the rehearsal room, and we're all just looking at each other. But as soon as we got in the room, punch, absolutely sublime. Like really, really, really good. Like yeah, if we play like that in the night, it's going to be really, really good night. I'd also like to mention as well that I just seen something that came through on Google for me. Your release for Breed of New Criminal, your film that you're in, which is the trailer before, because a lot of people are asking me, is that the guy that's in the film? So yes, it's Stephen Wraith's in the film. Stephen wrote it. It's 11th of September. Is that just in the UK or is that globally now? Or
yeah, it's it's available on all digital downloads and available on DVD and Blu-ray. Yeah, so you'll be able to order it now. Pre-order it on Amazon or pre-order it on your Sky, etc. It's exciting times, yeah. But the film will be out on 11th of September worldwide.
Excellent. And again, just before I go, I mean, people up in this area are asking again about you, and I said it's not just what I'm doing this album review with Steve. Does NUFC matters as well? And saying what's that? I said, to me, it's like if you like Soccer AM, you've got good football banter, transfer, laughs, troll of the week, lookalikes. To me, it reminds me of the early Soccer AM. So if you like Soccer AM, subscribe. NUFC matters. It's really good. I watch it myself on a Friday. It's good. It's a good laugh. It's a good giggle, good banter.
Top
so
man.
Yeah,
great stuff, mate. Thanks very much as always. Look forward to getting you on again next week, Rob. Have a great week.
Next week.
The specials.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's next week. Okay,
all right,
mate.
bro. Have a good week. Take care.
Andrew, take care, mate. Bye now. Bye.
We still do 7 NUFC Matters show a week for free. But if you want to help support NUFC Matters, then there are a few ways of doing it. Hit the like button on each live broadcast and video. This helps the channel grow. Hit the subscribe button and select the all notifications bell so you don't miss a single show. If you want to help us financially, then you can join the channel using this button with the membership starting at $1.99 a month. Or you can drop us a donation in the chat using a super sticker. We're also looking for sponsors. If you'd like your brand advertised on the flyers for the show and featured during the ad break, then email John at nufcmatters.com to arrange today.